So guys, I got a new project going on. This is going to be my next excavator. Um, you may remember I had this old excavator parked right there, and I was saying that I've been wanting to refurbish it or redo something on it for years. Um, but I'm actually gonna do it. So I'm gonna let you guys help me see the build as I go, and help me with ideas. Just again, I try to get people to comment. Please comment on the project and anything you see as we're going along. Well, this is the base plate or the superstructure or the chassis or the frame, whatever you want to call it. I think they're called superstructures, and when it's in heavy equipment. Um, this is the old one. And you can see again why I wanted to change it. This thing right here is beat and it's nasty. And yeah. So I got that done. I'm going to replace this 3D printed piece with a aluminum piece that's going to go in the same place. It's going to go right here, just like that. But instead of just a chunk of 3D printed metal, it's going to be 3D printed plastic. It's going to be a metal piece. So it's going to sit like that. And I'm going to reuse the track frames. So I have them all down there, degreased them. Going to reuse the turntable, and going to stick my hand into this vat of ick. But these are the tracks. The tracks are plastic. And people before, my friends and stuff, have asked me before, why do I use plastic tracks? Well, at the time, this is what I could find back when I built the excavator originally. And they seem to be working. Now, I've used them on a bulldozer before, and they were just fine in a bulldozer. They just didn't get the traction because they didn't have any kind of lugs or anything on them. But, yeah, those are the tracks. And I might go through the tediousness of taking each individual one apart and cleaning it separately. But it also looks like the old paint is just rubbing off. So I might just be able just to scrub them down and get the old paint off. But yeah, I'm going to reuse the turntable. This again is an old turntable I've got years ago from a site called Robot Shop. It's made by a company called Vex. And I don't think Vex makes the robot parts anymore. I think they just went kind of to toys. But yeah, I want to use the turntable. And I shouldn't do it, but I know I'm going to do it just for the fact that it's easy and I think I can repair it. I'm going to use the arm, and I might get new pistons. These are actually homemade pistons that are on the arm, but I might just get I might use those. I might get get some Magom HRC ones, because those guys work really good. I got them on the wheel loader, and on the Double E Hobbies excavator, and I might just use those. But yeah, this is the next project. Give me a few minutes, and I'm going to attach this piece. I found these, and I've used them before. I found these aluminum brazing rods, and these guys seem to work. I've used them on repairs on my real car and bicycles and all kind of stuff, and they seem to be pretty strong. And for this excavator, I don't think it's going to need like a straight out weld or anything like that, because I mean it's a toy excavator, so it's just probably going to be more than strong enough. But the thing with these are you have to have the piece super clean, and it has to be at 750 degrees, and they flow just like solder. So we're going to use those. So I'm going to try to get that part done, and the last part of this video show you what I did, and we'll go from there. Let's get started. So earlier I showed you guys the frame, like I said, lack of a better term, for the new old excavator. And here's the track frames, clean, and I got to go over these and see what parts I want to keep and what I want to redo. I'm thinking I'm probably just going to reduce this all the way down to just the basic metal. All this stuff is probably going to go away. Now that I got a 3D printer, I might 3D print some new guide wheels and get rid of these guys down here. Do a better job in there. But other than that, this is a new frame, and it doesn't have 1,000 holes in it, which I'm good at doing for some reason. Like I said, I use these brazing rods. These are the aluminum brazing rods from Brenzelmatic. They work real good, and I mean this is pretty strong. I'm pushing a lot of force on that, so it's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to put another bead right across here, clean these beads up, and the subframe should be done. Now, it's not going to be completely square like this, but I don't want to go any further until I do some research on the type of body I want to make for this, because I really want to be a little bit different. Everybody builds a Caterpillar. I would like to build a Hitachi or something like that. All the yellow over there, all the yellow here, all the yellow there. You know, do something different, different color. You know, I'm artist by heart, so, you know, I get bored with the same things over and over and over again. So I want to do something different. But as far as that goes, this is going to be the basic hydraulic layout. Here's the pump, and this is a huge pump, but the pump is going to go there. The valves are going to go here. And as far as electronics go, they're going to go like they did before, over the top of the valve system. I might even put the valves like that, which might be even cooler, but, you know, I don't really care about looking cool. I'm more about purpose than looking cool. But, or like that. We will see on that part. But that's going to be the basic layout. The tank is going to be here. Tank might even be an integral part of the frame, so something that's not going to ever come out. I do want to make this heavy, so in the counterweight that's going to be in the back, there will be some kind of weights in there, probably some dive weights, because you can get them at different sizes. And I'm going to 3D print. I'm going to 3D print the body. I'm going to use PET G because it's pretty strong and it's easy to use. I do have a roll of ABS, and I might use that for some other components in the body, but it's but me and ABS right now, I'm still new to using it, so I may not be able to get it to work right. I know you might have to get an enclosure to make ABS work, and enclosures are kind of expensive. So right now, I might just do the PET G, see how that comes out, because you can finish that pretty easy. But yep, that's where I stand on part one of the excavator project, the custom excavator project. And before I go, I'm going to give you some of the parts that are going to be replaced or rebuilt or redesigned. Like this is the Slew Ring, and it's pretty much dead. I mean, it's got a big crack down the middle. The wires are cut to the point where they can't be used anymore. I showed you the turntable. Here's the bearing ring that goes like this on the turntable, and there's just a bunch of, you know, free ball bearings. See if I can find one of them. I need to find one so I can get a bunch of them. Of course, I can't find it. But anyway, you get the idea. There's just a bunch of bearings that flow around that. And it had this ring originally, but again, this is old and torn up, and it's no good. Excuse all the dust on the table, all the sawdust, but I was doing a lot of cutting earlier. So, well, like I said, that's where I stand. And the next step you see it's going to be mounted onto the track frames. So look forward to the next video. Thanks, guys.